Hello everybody. I am making this video for those of you out there who are suffering from any sort of elbow, forearm, wrist, or hand pain. Okay? I am a ki-hara trainer and a certified rolf practitioner, so I just use a little bit of both techniques when I take care of my own forearms and fingers, because that's what I do for a living, is I'm a manual therapist. So the first rule of this practice is all gain, no pain. Anything that I'm describing, if it's causing pain within your system that is uncomfortable and unwanted and unwelcome, then don't do it. Just abandon ship and send me a message and tell me what you're experiencing, and I'll see if I can help you troubleshoot. Otherwise, if everything feels good, feels beneficial, that's where you want to be. So all gain, no pain. The second rule is you need to be moving the whole time. So this isn't any of these exercises or movements that I give you. It's not a posture to hold for any length of time longer than just a couple seconds. You're going to be moving back and forth the whole time. And the third rule is hold a resistance. So never rest into any part of this posture or movement. Never allow your body to rest into a stretch. So hold a resistance, hold your body strong, and that will increase your results. Okay, so to start, you're just going to start in a comfortable seated position. For me, that's just cross-legged on the floor like this. You're welcome to sit in a chair. You're also welcome to utilize a cushion or a yoga blanket to put underneath your sits bones. I find that delightful. So get nice and comfy on wherever you want to sit. Sit up nice and tall and be supported. Okay, so the first thing that I do is just a little bit of tissue work. So I'm just going to lean to one side. I'm going to make sure that my shoulder feels supported by my spine, that I'm not hunching, that I'm keeping some good supported posture in my lower back. I'm not collapsing anywhere, and I'm not adding any tension to my neck. So wherever that is for you, I just like to rest my elbow on my knee. Okay? So then take your other hand, and this is where you are going to find a good place to grip. So it can be over your arm like this, it can be underneath your arm like this, whatever feels beneficial to you. So the first part of this is you are going to just have a soft grip on your forearm, just right here in the middle, and you're just going to allow the skin of your forearm to kind of stick to the skin of your fingers. And that's as much grip as you want to have. So do not hold really tight and tense to your arm, just a very soft grip, anything that just allows the skin to stick, the skin of your palm to stick to the skin of your forearm. So from here, you just want to move the skin that's on your forearm around towards your pinky side. So that bone that is on your pinky side is called the ulnar, or the ulna bone, and you are just moving the skin of your forearm up and over and around that ulnar bone. And play with how much you're gripping. If your neck and shoulder on this side is getting tight and tense, relax it back down, loosen the grip, and just move the skin around the arm. Check in with your posture. Make sure that you are not collapsing anywhere or tensing anywhere unnecessarily. Now the other trick to this is your palm needs to be facing down the whole time. Don't allow your whole arm to move. You are moving the skin of your arm towards and up and over that ulna bone on the pinky side. So you would hold this for about a minute. Now if you've gotten a lot of slack and your shoulders kind of rounded up this way, keeping the skin where it is, walk your fingers back to the starting position and go again. Rest your shoulder, rest your neck, and you're just going to keep this, hold this for about 1 to 2 minutes. And when you are ready to let go, then you're just going to lessen your grip and just allow your skin to gently and slowly move back to its original position rather than just dropping the skin. Okay? Okay, once you've accomplished that, then go closer to your wrist. So I'm holding my wrist over the wrist bones, the prominent wrist bones right here. And adjust your stand, where you're sitting, make sure you're still nice and comfortable. And with this, same thing, just grip the skin, just allow the skin of your forearm and your wrist to stick to your palm, and then gently, slowly move the skin over the radius. So that's the bone that's on the side where your thumb is. This is a much smaller space, so you'll have to take up some slack by walking your fingers back down this way. And again, no tough grip, just very, very soft, just as much as you need for the skin to stick. And you might feel a little tingling, a little built up of pressure maybe. So just make sure whatever you are experiencing, that it's comfortable and it feels beneficial and not aggravating. And again, you're just going to hold this for 1 to 2 minutes, however much you feel like you need, 3 if you need that. And then when you're done, when you feel like you've had a good enough little skin stretch, just gently let go and allow the skin to fall back into place slowly and gently. And then repeat on the other side, okay? So once you've done both arms, you're going to feel nice and loose and kind of yummy through your forearms. So then we're going to go on to the strengthening and stretching exercise. So you're going to, I'm going to face this way so that you guys can see me better. So either still sitting on your pillow or you can sit on the floor. Again, comfort is key. You're going to place your hands behind you. So you can either place them on the ground, or if that's difficult, if that's not a space that you like to be in, then you're welcome to utilize these yoga blocks and place them just right behind your sits bones. Now once you're here, you are going to play with the position of where your fingers point. Okay, so point them in any direction that you deem comfortable, and then just give it a little press through, equally through your palm, press up. And if that's uncomfortable to do, then your fingers are in the wrong place. So just scoot them out. So right now they're like, if they're facing this way, they're like at the 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna move my fingers so they're at the 1 and 11, and try that. And then find where they want to be. They can face anywhere they want along that clock, so long as they're comfortable, okay? So my comfy place is with my fingers facing directly behind me, and I like them to be on the floor. Okay, so I'm here, and I'm going to plant my feet so that my feet are here supporting me. I'm going to rest my inside line. I'm going to rest my outside line. By outside line, I mean my abductors. Inside line is my adductors. And I'm going to root down into my palms. And as I press my palms into the ground, my arms are naturally twisting behind me like this, so that my elbows are moving in towards my spine or my midline. As I do that, my scapulas are being pressed together, and that is naturally pressing my spine and my sternum upwards towards the ceiling. So my head is just going to give it space by falling backwards. And then when I come back down to do the other end of this movement, I'm going to lessen the press into the ground. My arms are going to move outward, so my spine has room to fall through my shoulder blades or scapulas. My tailbone is tucking, and my chin is going to tuck into my sternum. And then repeat. So I'm going to kind of twist as if my arms are little screws. I'm going to twist and twist into the earth, scooping my scapulas together, pressing my spine upward. With an inhale is really nice, and then as you exhale, unscrew your arms from the earth, make room, let your scapulas widen and separate, and let your spine fall through that space. Tucking your tailbone, your whole spine is becoming a C,
and your chin is tucking into your sternum. And then with your inhale, repeat.
So do this as many times as you want, preferably maybe 4 times. And then once you've done 4 or 6 of those reps, then change the position of your fingers and try a new space. And do the whole clock if it works out for you. So that's just one of the wrist and forearm exercises that I do on a daily basis and I love, and it just keeps everything nice and healthy for when I work on my clients as a massage therapist. Thank you so much for paying attention and trying this out, and I'd love to hear your feedback.